Hi guys, okay, I'm gonna do an energy check-in for the sign of Libra. The full moon just passed, so I don't know if anyone has released anything or if you're curious about what energies are coming towards you now. Let's figure out what's happening for the sign of Libra. And I will get, starting off, one card to basically pull the energy for the whole reading. So let's see what message comes out for you. Hold your vision. You guys got a lot of them, so let me just read them all because, yeah, I feel like you need it. Hold your vision. Take time to breathe out. Libras have been working hard and doing a lot. Conclusions are within reach. But I get that the conclusions are like a rest period. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like the conclusion is. And then the end of a tough cycle approaches. So whatever you've been doing, if you've been traveling, working hard, um, fixing things, whatever's been happening, I feel like the end of this cycle is like coming to an end. So with the full moon, you may have had like a burst of energy and things that you guys had to do, and now it's like the end of it is you can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. So let's see what else is happening for the sign of Libra since it's full moon. What's happening for the sign of Libra since the full moon? Okay, something just flipped out. Ace of Pentacles. With this card, honestly, this is interesting because I've never really got this from it. I get new beginnings. So the Ace of Pentacles can be like offers and things like that, but right now I get that it's new beginnings. 10 of Pentacles. That's amazing. So you guys are happy with this new beginning, and you are seeing so much abundance in your future. You're seeing blessings in your future. You're like, this is what I've been working so hard for. Judgment card. I feel like this is what I've been working so hard for, and I'm finally seeing movement. I'm finally seeing success. But there are some Libras, hopefully I didn't say Virgo a minute ago. There are some Libras that are crying over spilled milk. It's almost like 10 of Cups on the bottom too, and then Queen of Cups is on the bottom. So while Libra is busy celebrating, while you're busy celebrating, it's almost like I'm mourning the loss of something still. So you know how some people give birth and then they cry because it's like they're crying because they're bringing a baby into the world, and the world is not like a lovely place all the time. So it's like you're crying for your baby. So it's like Libra has birthed something so beautiful. And Libra has the 10 of Cups with this. Like, this is the ultimate wish fulfillment. Everything you've planned for has worked out. But Libra is still crying because there's a part of your soul that's like, I'm leaving things behind that were important, or something of that nature. Queen of Cups is to me right now a lot of heaviness, like a heavy emotion card is what I meant to say. Be open to receive the healing and nurturing you need. And then 8 of Swords is on the bottom too. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. And I get that Libra is taking that step. I get that Libra is still moving. Although Libra has this little bit of heartache and this bondage to the past, Libra's still moving forward. You're like, I have to bury this. I have to get this behind me. And I was comfortable where I was. I was complacent where I was, but and it's almost, I almost like want to go back to where I was because it's nostalgic, but you're not. You're moving forward because you know that this is the best decision. You know it is. All right, so let's see if there's any other messages, especially for love for Libra. What's happening in love for Libra? How does this message pertain to love for Libra? What does Libra need to know about the love life? Oh, there is love. So Libra, did some of you guys move closer to love, or do you feel like you have a better opportunity at love now? Silence, family. So some of you might be distancing yourself from other people while you're making these changes. Change, transition on the bottom. It's kind of some clarification, but there's love. So Libra, did some of you guys I don't get a lot of movement, but did some of you guys make a choice for love? Like you went out on a limb for love? Party, good time, grass is greener possibility. So I get that some Libras are like, this is my opportunity to grow more. This is my opportunity to build the love that I want. Grass is greener, building the love that I want, insecurity. So you might still have some shadow work, you're working through, but love again. Love literally keeps coming out for Libra. So are you guys in love? Like, what's happening? Heartbreak, block, third party. But with proposal, fated mated, I get romance feelings. What I get for Libra is that you don't want to lose in love anymore. So whether this, so I get different stories. I get that some Libras have moved for love. Some Libras have moved hoping to find love. Some Libras have moved, and I know you're like, love don't have anything to do with it for some Libras, but for those of you guys that this is connecting with, some of you still have fears and insecurities surrounding love. So if this is present or in the future, you have these fears and insecurities, blocked obstacles, heartbreak, third party. But with these energies, fear, I get that you don't want to lose a person. You're like, I've made this huge transition for this person, for this 10 of cups, this judgment card. I've made this judgment for love, and I hope it doesn't bite me in the ass. I don't know if I can cuss on here, but yeah. But hold your vision. Take time to breathe out. Conclusions are within reach. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I strongly get to hang on before I tell you. But I do strongly get for Libras to don't let fear win. Fear is always that dark little angel on our shoulders. It's like things aren't going to work out. Things aren't going to be okay. You're not safe. Things are going to happen like, they happened before. It's just a shadow in our ear telling us all the things that we need to be afraid of, all the things that can go wrong. But from what I'm seeing in these cards, nothing's going to go wrong. Nothing's going wrong for Libra. The only thing that can make it go wrong, I feel like, is the fear, is the thinking that it won't work out and sabotaging something. Page of Swords. Yeah, feeling like it's not going to work out, sabotaging, feeling like, take your time to think before you act. So it's like thinking that things aren't going to work out for your best, like thinking things aren't going to work out for your betterment, is what can hold you back. So for instance, if it's a relationship, if it's love, let's say you relocated for love or something and everything has been going good, like it's been a honeymoon stage, like, oh my God, like things are going to be great now. But then your fear is like, no, they're cheating, they're doing this, they're not perfect, or I'm not perfect, or this, he reminds me of that person, so those triggers are going to come up. And it's going to make you show up as the Page of Swords, somebody that's not ready for love and commitment. So work on that shadow side, okay? But still hold your vision, because your vision is stellar. Like your ideas have led you to the 10 of Pentacles and to the 10 of Cups. You have all major arcana. The whatever step you made is major. It is a huge moment in your life that's going to change for the better. So, and then Ace of Swords, it's like you have made whatever decision you guys have made, whatever has happened, you have made the ultimate decision that is for your greater good right now. That's what I know for sure. But your fears, the Hermit, when you're by yourself and you're in the dark and you're thinking those awful things, that it is what can cause some type of things to creep in. And the last thing that I get for you guys is the Moon card came out, and basically I get that whatever these insecurities are, because sometimes we bury this stuff. We're like, I don't have any insecurities, I'm not worried about anything, I don't have any fears or triggers. We bury it so deep that when it starts rearing its ugly head, it comes out so fast, we get whiplash, and we don't even catch on to what happened until way after the fact. It's like, holy crap, I just blew that up. So I'm getting for Libras, to not blow this up right now, okay? You have made a wonderful decision for your life, whatever this is. Don't blow it up, all right? And know that the tough cycle comes to an end. Things don't always have to be hard. You don't always have to suffer and struggle. But that's what I have for the sign of Libra. We're out of time, and you guys have a good day. Bye.